This is Dr. Kelly Pearson talking about protein, probably one of the most confusing topics out there in nutrition today, and I hope to shed some light for you. First of all, the question is, how much protein do we need? Now, obviously, most of us, I would say, don't care to look like this gentleman, but he required a lot of protein. But let's back up for a moment. Remember, protein builds our bodies, carbohydrates fuel our bodies, and fats really are the key components to allowing our body to provide and send messages, either through the nervous system or through the hormones through the bloodstream. But so how much do we need? Well, let's remember that because protein provides us growth parameters, when we're growing up, we need adequate amounts of protein. When we're growing stronger, we need more protein. When we're working out hard, we need more protein. And when we're having a baby, we need more protein. So let's look at an equation that I hope to make simple for you, as I'll provide a PDF here on the website. But this is how people figure out how much protein they need. First, they look at their weight in pounds. Now, let's assume you're the average American at about 30% body fat. If you're on the thinner side, you'll change that to 20%, and the PDF will help you to do that. So then you can discern how many pounds of fat you have. So let's take it easy at a 100-pound example. 30% of your body is fat. That leaves you with 70 pounds of lean body mass. What many of the experts say is that you need 2/3 your weight to determine your grams. So a 100-pound person might need about 46 grams of protein, 292, and 250 about 115. Again, that PDF will make life easier for you. So let's say you're about 150 pounds and you might need about 70 grams. What the heck does that really mean? Many of us don't pay attention to how many grams are in foods, but again, this will be provided on a PDF for you to print out, and there's plenty of websites that refer to this. So, as would be an obvious assumption, 3 ounces of beef or steak or turkey or chicken or fish is going to give you in the 22 to 25 gram range for 3 ounces. And a lot of times people eat more than 3 ounces. But other good sources of protein are nuts and peanut butter. But for those of you who are vegetarians, lentils and navy beans are given as an example here. And while they don't provide quite as much protein per cup of lentils, that's about 18 grams. And then an ounce of cheese runs from 6 to 8 grams of fat, and an egg about 6. So when you start to add all of those things up, you can start to look what 70 grams of protein might look like. So let's say you're about 150 pounds, 30% body fat, and in a given day, if you were to eat, let's say, a ground beef patty at lunch with whatever else you choose to eat, some chicken at night, maybe a cup of lentils to accompany that, and during the day you had some peanut butter on a sandwich and a handful of nuts. That would give you your adequate amount of protein. And you can certainly play with those examples. Well, what if you're a vegetarian? Well, in this case, I've doubled the amount of lentils from 1 cup to 2 cups, and that would provide more than half of the protein needed. Throw a little cheese in there and a couple eggs instead of 1 egg. The peanut butter at 8 grams, and I doubled the nuts from 1 to 2 ounces, and that would give you 70 grams of protein. So you can definitely do it as a vegetarian. It just takes a little bit more work. On the upcoming webinar for part 2 on protein, we're going to talk about who should eat what and for what reason, and hope to reduce some of the myth around protein. Look forward to speaking to you in just a moment.